decided, for this Sunday, I should go somewhere. I just made myself a very nourishing lunch, that same pancake that I made yesterday, and I do need a small narrow dresser drawer for my underwear and socks because I just have an overfill of clothes in my dresser, so I'm gonna do that. I do miss being around nature, so come along with me. Let me spritz myself with my latest perfume I bought for myself. This is Tiffany's Love, and it smelled really good. It actually smells like this perfume that Ann Taylor made called Destination like 20-30 years ago. I was a little girl, and whenever my mom would go to Ann Taylor, I try to keep myself busy because I would be bored out of my mind, but I do remember smelling the perfume Destination and telling my mom it smells so good. And I've just recently been getting into perfumes because I noticed that riding on the public transit that I just want to smell good, and I also like to try to mask other people's body odor because I'm very sensitive to smells, and there have been instances where some people's body odor funk was so pungent and noisome that I would be holding my breath as long as possible, and I get very nauseous to the point that I want to vomit. And I live more than half a dozen stops from my work. I want to smell good. I spritz myself, and there is a place nearby that I wanted to check out, so come along with me. I thought I found what I wanted, or what I needed actually. I was looking for a tall narrow dresser to store my socks and undies. The sticker price was not bad, $125, but honestly, even if it's solid wood, the design was just so plain, and I hated the handles, which I would eventually need to replace, and I'm like, that's just an added cost, so I decided not to buy it. I really feel like I need some nature right now, so I'm gonna go find somewhere to spend some quiet time alone. Well, this blows because I came to a local park as close as I can get close to nature with my milkshake and a little dessert. I got this at cute dessert coffee shop. I think it's Turkish or Turkish owners. They have a lot of Turkish coffee and desserts and stuff like that. So far, the milkshake has seriously been incredible. I want to go by the beach and enjoy it, but I think I'm just gonna head back home because I don't feel like going anywhere else. I was hoping to see the beach. I got a glimpse of it. I passed by. I made a mistake of coming out. It's 2:30, so I'll just have to come back another day. Alright, so I'm actually headed towards Redmond, Washington to go to a park to pick up my race equipment, registration packet. I decided to do a 5K race very last minute, just a couple days ago, to raise money for UNRWA to support Gaza mental health services. So that's what I'm doing this weekend, and rather than the hustle bustle of the morning on the day of, I thought they had a window to pick it up today, Friday, between 2 and 6, so I'm gonna go and take care of that. By the way, I have a lot of junk in the back. I finally secured a storage room in my apartment community. I'm gonna rent it out. I got a good deal, and so that's also something that's on my to-do list, is to finally put clutter that I want to keep in a storage unit. All right, we'll see you in hopefully the race. So I am on my way to Redmond, Washington, to Merrimore Park to run the 5K to raise money for God's mental health. This is for UNRWA. So let's go. Today's a day off.
Unity will be free.
Oh my god, I'm a hot mess, but I finished the race. Oh my god, yay, my medal. 419th place overall, 229th for a woman. My first race ever for a good cause. All right, and now in my car. That was really good. My time was not bad. I thought I would do a lot worse. I came in the 75th percentile, which means I did in the top 25%. I was surprised by that in 45 minutes or 46 minutes. So not terrible. A great morning run. I would like to get some nourishment now. I'm going to find a local coffee shop and go through the drive-thru and just pick it up and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. But that was a really good thing. It was actually really moving. At the beginning, before the race, I felt emotional just listening to the stories, and I just felt there was a somberness in the beginning when they were talking about like the number of families some people have lost. Like I felt a lot of the people there. I feel like I sensed their sadness and their personal experience with loss, so I almost cried, but I held it together, and overall they did an amazing job organizing this. UNRWA, credit to them and a local organizer. Great energy, and it really was a gathering of every kind of person you could imagine. It felt like the entire planet just converged in a spot, and they had over 1,500. They said, the host said they had over 1,700 attendees who were expecting 1,000. So that's great. And they actually beat the fundraising record of 500,000, which is even more than she said, Washington, D.C. So Seattle did a great job. All right, let's hit the road.